Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. Fields it right around the goal line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And remember, when he came out of college, he left early. So a lot of people weren't really paying attention to this young man, but he was entrusted with a leadership role early in his NFL career and didn't shy away from it. His goal, continue to prove that there should have been one more quarterback that went in the first round of the 2021 draft.
First play, Mills looking to pass. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well. These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Looking for Shepard deep, and that is incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time. And he got his respect, NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. They start on the ground with Elliott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott to throw it. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. He's got it at the 15. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
And you think on third down, they just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result, because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And he's got it. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Elliott will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Dak's going to keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
A try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken,
does.
correct? But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Second down, another run with Taylor. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made...
A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Prescott's throw hauled in by... Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
The drive starts with a completion left side. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. And out now come the Cowboys. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. On third down, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Quinny Pay, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw, Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down, Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They run once more with Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mills. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Colts.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Well, Jonathan Taylor, like most guys from Wisconsin, he's not one to shy away from contact. He proved it right there. Mills. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain.
To throw, Mills. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mills. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. Out of his end zone, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
Prescott's pass complete to Dalton Schultz. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. It's caught. Tolbert. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. On his is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Mills from the gun on 3rd down. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Prescott on 1st down. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Cowboys.
Prescott from the gun. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Prescott now from the 50. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. To the air again, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 25-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, his throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown! Jalen Tolbert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished off by a Jalen Tolbert touchdown grab. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. 1st down, Mills. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing again on second down. Mills. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Mills again.
3 yards to go.
And that is incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second down. Final play of the half, Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. Now for the point after. And it is now 21-0. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Mills now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, It's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he'll find Pittman. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
Here's Mills. Caught by Woods. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
To Jelani Woods. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
To throw again on second down. Mills.
36-yard line.
Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Derek Barnett able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Throwing, Mills. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to have the hook. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Colts pick it up. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Fighting to stay upright. Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Indy set to go on offense once more. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, Mills. Out to the right here to Shepard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts.
Mills on 1st down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox.
Mills pass complete to Mo Alley Cox. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
a give for Taylor running right side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Taylor. A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Colts.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They go to the ground again with Taylor. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
13 yards on the play. That's another Colts.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. 3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Mills to throw it. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. On 1st and 10, Mills. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills, he finds Taylor, complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Mills. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Incomplete. Kelvin Joseph there on the coverage.
And his kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. Back now here on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
He's brought down number 31.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, you're
now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. And forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys. It's just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
They're on 18-yard line.
A first down throw for Mills. The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Looking to throw is Mills.
Being chased out left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Osa Odighizuwa.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Mills. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Mills pass intended for Jarvis Landry. Incomplete. It's now
Mills, 4th down. Gotta have it.
Looking for Shepard deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Now Mills.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Mills to the air again.
Buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Mills now. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. First down, Mills. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing again on second down. Mills. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. This offense so far on third down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. That winds up falling incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here's Mills.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shepard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Throwing, Mills.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
138 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Elliott. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a good call there. That brings up 4th. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Mills. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Brings up a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Again, it's Mills.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. From the 30 on 2nd down.
Mills.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Dancing to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
A long time.
No doubt.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to split that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on.